Hi there, it's Janice Thomson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland, and today I hope to complete one of my 100 cards. So I just came to my desk. I've been doing a lot of admin this morning. I had a day out with a friend yesterday, so this morning I did a fair bit of admin, sent email out to customers. So if you want to know what's going on in Stampin' Up world, make sure you've given me your email address so you can be on my newsletter list, and then you'll know what's happening too. So my desk was covered in bits and bobs from previous projects, class in the post, cuppa and cards, all the prep that I do, and then there's all the things left. So I wanted to just tidy up because I want to actually get to the surface of my desk and disinfect it. So I gathered all these bits and pieces were lying around, so I thought, wonder if I can make a card out of some of this. So I think there's actually enough in this to make more than one card. So I've got strips in here of DSP, white card, gold foil, things like that. There's this one, but I've pulled out some colours that kind of work together. Yeah, I'm just going to pop that lot over here just now because I may or may not. I've just received yesterday, I haven't had time to explore this beautiful pattern embossing folder. This is from the online exclusives that have just gone live to customers this month. I'm a bit mixed up, to be honest, but it's on my desk, so I thought let's use it. I have put the order number there. If you want to order it, you can do so in my online shop at JazzleDazzle.stampinup.net. So anywho, I've forgotten which stamp set is this from. Is it Beautiful Gallery? What's it called? Why does this happen to me when I want to tell you about something? It's not beautiful. It's Gallery Blooms, but I don't know where that set is. It's here somewhere. Where are you? See, if I'd got everything ready, like people say to me, I don't know where it is. That's annoying, isn't it? Oh, there it is, right at the end there. It's in the annual catalogue. And for a card I've done earlier this year, I had stamped, coloured and die cut a whole load of these flowers and not used all of them, so they're still lying around. So let's use them if I can. I've got this to put away the metallic textures rub-ons and greetings for you mix and match ephemera, so I'll pop them to the side. I don't need that pen. I'm probably not going to use that. I've kind of got greens and blues and browns around, I think. We'll keep this ribbon. There's a little bit left on this reel. I happen to have a white card base fall down, so we'll use that. And I've got a bit of garden green card stock. I don't know if I'll use it all, it's just what I've got. And I've got this shimmer paper from the Secret Sea from the Peaceful Garden Suite. I've got this white die cut, that's from Branching Out dies. Then I've got this from the, what's this paper called? You tell me because I've forgotten, but I did use this side of it on a card recently and I may well use it again. But just, I've got, I can't remember what stamp set that one's from, to tell the truth, but it might be good for a sentiment, it might not. I've got some trees, but I'm not sure they go with my flowers. I kind of want to use the flowers. So Right, I've got all these, and I've got all these squares of white. Again, I'm not really thinking they're going to work with this card, but something will. But anyway, I've got this piece of two-tone Secret C. I don't even know the measurements of, but it does kind of, it's okay. Proportionally, it's fine as a layer on a card base. So let's pop it through. So it's quite good to just gather together bits and bobs that you've got. Now, I think it's a 3D folder. I haven't actually checked, but we'll find out. Most of them are these days. It might not because it's quite thin, but we'll see if it works. If it doesn't, we'll sort it out. Because it's a fairly geometric pattern, I am looking to try and pop this in as straight as I can. And where's the this? Where's the this? So I'm just going to pop it through. It's not very visual, you know, it's not really a great, oh, it must be 3D because it's not resistant, but it's not totally slack either. So, right, pop that here, and then we'll get this machine out of the way. And I love, because this two-tone paper has a white core, you can see that the embossing folder, because it's just little sharp dots, it has broken through. So you've got that side. I don't even know if that's going to be used. So beautiful pattern. How cool is that? And I think I'm just going to take a wee emery board and just gently accentuate what's happened. Look. Just always, just an interesting way to highlight the pattern. There's lots of other ways, but this is one way. Just taking my cloth over it because it does create a bit of paper dust. Oh, one of the flowers has fallen on the floor. These flowers, I don't know, they're not particularly Christmassy or wintry, but they could be hellebores, do you know? Lots of flowers that do flower in the winter. So I'm looking at that. Maybe that. I'm just using these bits of paper, do you know, layers are interesting, but I think, oh, that's lovely, isn't it? This is like a watercolour wash with a like salt added. What do you think of that for a bit of layering? Or is it all a bit predictable? Could be just as simple as that, couldn't it? Everything doesn't have to be overly complicated. So I move that out or move this back like that. Now that's interesting, isn't it? It's all very symmetrical, but you know. Or we can even bring in more flowers. Since we've got them, we could overdo it. What do you think? I won't need that. No, I don't think I need the turquoise either. I think I'll take that away. That way. Why don't we just go with along the lines of this, but add in some gold or silver? Do these have silver, or are these all gold? Because that makes a difference. Yeah, these are all gold, so we'll go with gold then. All right. I'm just having a wee look. This is how a card evolves with me. I just think, well, will I try this? Will I try that? Oh, that's just cards. So maybe I'm getting close to needing a new pack of these. I have been using them. I'm loving them. So I've got quite a lot of silver. 1, 2, 3 sheets. And then I've just got these bits of gold left. Right. So let's just... Right. So if I'm going to... I think we'll just overdo it all here and here, and then we'll have a gold sentiment in the middle just because we can. So I think we want some gold on the white card base and on this bit. Because it's a bit mucky because it's been hanging about my desk. And use that bone folder because that's jumping up. Right. So I want to add some gold on here and on the card base. Not, we don't, and again the card base has been kicking about the desk. So we just need some hints of gold, I think, sort of a. I'm thinking, right, just these two corners, just add. It's just adding some interest. I may add some of this onto the flowers as well when I get to that bit. One. And then let's just have another splattery thing down here. I'm just, they are rub-ons, just rub with your finger. I have seen some people rubbing with bone folders, but you can break the gold quite easily, whereas your thumb or your finger are smoother. I think the warmth of your finger helps the gold to stick. So where were we on that? Yeah, that's fine. That's just a little bit of gold peeking out. Kicking out. Now, where is that other? Right, so let's stick this down then. Next problem, do we have a glue that works? Sort of a. So again, this is just play. Playing at your craft desk is great. And I do keep stressing this, the process is way more important than the product. Just having a bit of time to explore what the products do. Now this has got really good texture. If you have someone that has limited vision, this would be good to use on a card because it really is touchy-feely. Now, okay. I'm looking at this with a bit of interest. The wreathy bit. Or am I going to lose so much of it? Yeah, even if I pull it out, I'm losing lots of it. So, where have we got? Where have we got? Can you hear the cogs in my head? I'm going to take this strip I'm going to add gold down there as close to the edge as I can. And is that going to be about? I'm going to take it in half so that both sides get a fair shot. Right. Now it's this side, so take it as close to the edge as I can. I don't know what I've done at the end there, but we're not going to worry about it. I think my finger caught the end piece. But it's arty, not machined perfection. Yeah, I seem to be, if you touch the underside with your finger, the gold will stick to you, so you do have to be a wee bit careful, which clearly I wasn't. But hey, that's okay, it just adds interest. Then I was wondering about a bit of ribbon in here, because that's the next bit that goes on there, isn't it? I'm going to add this bit and then the ribbon. I don't know. Again, I don't know the sizes of these bits of paper. They just seem to work. They just were what was lying around, so I'm just going with what's there. And sometimes that is just like intuition sort of thing. I don't know if I want a bit of ribbon. I don't know if I want it at all. I'm going to leave it out. Sometimes. Right, so I want to pop that. Come on, glue. Do your thing. So I'll either end up with a beautiful card or something quite hideous, but it doesn't really matter because I've enjoyed the process. it would just be a shame for all these scraps to end up in the bin. We don't want that, do we? So just use them up in a different way. And I think I will glue this flat because I'm going to add the flowers and we'll add dimension to the card that way. I think, oh no, there's still more glue coming out, just when you think something's finished and then it gives you more. That's not going to give me much more today though. Let's see. It's actually quite fun even at that. If I just then just put a sentiment on there, it's okay. But I want to use these flowers. Because I keep moving them from, and obviously I spent time at some point colouring them in. I would need to look back my projects to see what it was I made them for. I'm just having a look to see if this is what I want to do. Right, I want to, yeah, I think that kind of, that sort of, and then we'll have some kind of sentiment in the middle. It's going to end up a bit OTT, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Right. So, dimensionals, I think, are the way to go here. Let's just put dimensionals on them all, and then we'll be ready to go, and then we can add some, I don't know, je ne sais quoi to the flowers. I don't know yet, but something. A little bit of something. You see, I had no idea what I was going to film today. I knew I needed to film something to put out, but I had no idea what. And my desk told me. So I have a lot of people in the crafting world and it's totally fine, who or even artists who need a completely clean desk to start a new project, and it works for them. Doesn't work for me, folks. I find when I come to my desk and it's got lots of bits left over from the last few days, that's where I get my next spark of inspiration. So I'm just putting these towards the corner of the card because I'm going to go over this. I know that's kind of leaving some white space, but I'm going to, there will be another layer, so we're all right. Let's turn that around so that I can just see where the corner is. So it's a very sort of sparkly, over the top card, I think, by the time it's finished. Ooh, I wonder, oh, we're still filming. My phone has been struggling this last wee while with its memory for some reason. Mind you, I struggle with my memory, so why should that be any different? I did think that would come further up. I wasn't. Ooh, right, so sentimento. Maybe I'm bring back in. I didn't expect the gap to be that big. I think I actually originally put the corner flowers in a bit closer than that when I was looking at it earlier, didn't I? Let's bring that down just a little. I'm not decided, so don't panic. I'm just looking. Quite like the joy, actually. It is a nice. Let's. I wonder if I just punch out a circle from this, and then I think that would work better. I don't know what size that circle is. The brain is, of course, that's centimetres and punches. It's somewhere about a 2-inch punch. Let's see if I've got a circle punch. Or that too big? No, I think 2 is about right. So let's see what happens. Now, Joy, I think will make you a bit, give you some texture. As if I'm using Joy. My brain is changing its mind every 2 minutes here. So we could have layered a couple up. Or I do like the Merry Christmas. Oh, the main bird. I'm overthinking it now. Can you feel that? I hope you could still see that. This seems to have moved while I was getting things together. Oh, well. Still using up bits, haven't I? So, have I got... I've got that new punch, but I think the banner in it is too small for what I'm after here. Yep. But no, that won't work. I just cut the banner around, I think. Shall I cut a banner around? Or will I do a squiffy end? I'm going to just do a... Take that corner off there, and if I bring it down here and cut there, I can get the same angle if I just hold it properly. Yeah, I need the wee green. Need my green circle. And I'm using up my scraps, folks. Let's take the Merry Christmas stickers. These are fantastic, these stickers. They are in the mini catalogue, so don't delay getting them because, gosh, December's approaching and that's the last month of that catalogue, and it will be, you know, when stocks are finished, stocks are finished. So if you did want these, get them now. We'll use some dimensionals here. So I don't know, I'll need to probably step back from this for a few moments before I really appreciate whether I like it or not. Sometimes if you're not sure of a project, just walk away from it for a wee while and come back. But I know this with confidence, even when I've got a project that I'm really not that keen on myself, that someone will love it. Because we all like different things. So this is not a short video today, but it was a play video, which I rather like a bit of playtime. Can we have some sparkle? We can add to our flowers a bit. Maybe not this one, is it? Nope, have I got one that's got something left? And I don't think that's got much left in it, to be truthful. I had. I've got another couple here, let's see. One of you got something in. I did have something in it, but not a lot. So just sparkling up the middles of the flowers with the wink of Stella. And maybe the leaves, but just quickly. Spent, you know, This card is nearly a life's work. Certainly an afternoon's work. So thank you if you've made it this far. We're nearly done. Now there's a couple of people that watch that have been doing their own wee challenges to get certain amounts of cards made before Christmas. Well, let me know in the comments if you're one of these people and how you're doing, and let me know if any of my cards have inspired you. Might even just be that you see what I do and you think, oh no, I wouldn't do that. That's absolutely fine too. So I'm going to just stop there because I'm in danger of destroying it by doing any more. So thank you so much. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Please press the bell icon to get notified when I'm coming on again. And yeah, please leave me some thumbs ups and positive comments. I appreciate that. And I'll see you on the next one.